So this is B1, In Search of the Unknown. Most of you are level 2 now. There's a couple of new faces, or one new face that is level 1. Before you rises the forested hill in which is carved out the fortress of Quasqueton. You're in the Duchy of Ten in the world of Greyhawk, and up adjacent to the Griff Mountains is where the Quasqueton fortress is at. So let's do some quick character intros. We'll start with Alistor. Go ahead, Alistor.
Sure. Just a Ranger of the Wild and picking my fortune here.
Next we have, who's actually a level 2 ranger, despite what that says. Next we have Garrett.
Garrett is a dwarf. He's a fighter, and he's a guy driven by adventure and wealth acquisition.
And Gronk.
I am Gronk. Gronk is a wizard. I am a dwarven wizard. I like shiny things.
And Kelly.
Yes, Kelly's a half-elf, rather stout for a half-elf, and has a holy symbol around his neck. He's a priest, and he's a knowledge seeker of the Moon Keeper. So he's looking for secrets, and this seems like a great adventure to find some secrets.
Corvarin.
Corvarin is a magic user who seems to be very good at the mind magic.
All right. So like I said, you stand before the forested hill in which is carved the fortress of Quasqueton.
I assume it's a friendly fortress full of friendly people.
Perhaps, although I've heard from an unreliable source that if we didn't like the looks of it, that there might be a back door, but I don't know if it was someone that we could actually trust. That just happened to be a rumor that I overheard in my searches.
I say it's worth it to look for a back door.
Okay.
Do you have any rumors about what might be inside?
Nothing that I heard. Just that we might be able to sneak in the back way. Not sure if it's actually there, though.
Did I hear you say, Alistor, you're leading the party around the periphery to see if you can find that?
Yes.
You do. You do. With, probably a half hour or more of hiking, you're able to spy a rock face. And with a little bit of investigation, you find a secret entrance through the rock face. Let me move you to the map where that's at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Seems my contacts were correct.
So you should be seeing forested area, and the secret through the rock face is right over here.
Gotcha. I see it.
So, Kelly, we'll start you off with a luck token, finding the secret entrance.
All right.
I look at it. Is it a stone door?
Yeah, it is made out of stone. You find the catch to where you can pull it open. And there's a ledge, a pretty narrow ledge that you have to stand on in order to reach the door. And that ledge stands about 10 feet above the forest floor. It's an easy climb, though. No climb check required.
Well, let's pop this door open. Do anybody want to watch my back while I see what I can do here?
On doors, you guys will have the ability to open them yourselves, and I'll let you guys do that.
Might have opened it before I actually approached it.
It's dark in there, pitch dark in there, and you don't hear anything or smell anything.
Companion, would you like me to cast light on an item of yours?
Do we want to do that, or use the torches and save the light just in case? I'm down to light a torch.
I mean, I have the spell. You could save the items.
Go for it. I love it.
I think the spell is easier to keep going than the items.
That is my hope. Yeah.
Huzzah.
To turn it on light, you click your token and then click the L button. It'll be like the very last set of 4 buttons.
So good. The last set of 4 buttons. The L button?
Yep, the L button.
Aha. Yes, that looks amazing. Kelly's going to be holding his hammer, which I guess has light on it, the Warhammer, and
Great.
and his shield. So
you see, with the light shining into this cave, it's big. The ceiling varies in height, maybe almost 40 feet high in some locations, it looks like, and all natural. Nothing worked about this cave at all.
All right.
Except for the door. The door is definitely unnatural.
Okay, gentlemen, I think adventure awaits us inside.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as your light shines, all natural.
Nice ceilings. Okay. If I'm first, I'm just going to kind of canvas and sort of try to shed as much light for everybody as I can while staying close to a wall. Sorry, I keep inadvertently tapping buttons. Apologies.
I'm just curious about tracks. Like, does it look like anybody's been here a while? Is there dust around? on
Oh,
things?
yeah. No, there is like no tracks here.
Okay.
Nothing has come and gone through this hindrance, and you would guess years.
Wow.
Okay.
I think we're in the clear, guys, to start looking around in earnest for all of our wizardly folk.
Mhm.
I don't know how far back you want to hang, but I think we're in the
I
clear
mean-
as of right now.
I do like hanging back, but I don't want to be outside.
Is there like a any echoing as like should we? Is this one of those situations where we're going to want to be a little quiet, like hushed tones kind of thing, because we can hear ourselves?
You do, yeah. Now that you pay attention, you can hear echoes from the far cavern walls. Yeah, barely audible.
Okay. Okay. I'll start stage whispering. All right.
Still all natural as you walk into the cave.
Any moisture, or is it pretty dry?
It
Was
is
just gonna ask that.
pretty dry in this cave.
Great minds think
Okay.
alike.
North or south, I guess.
There's gonna be much north. That should be which is what we just went through there. So let's give it a quick check.
Okay.
Sounds great. Move it kind of into the middle and then start making my way north. Kind of cast some light that way.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Yeah.
anyone else want me to cast light on them so other people can see as well?
It does end pretty quickly, just as you suspected. And all natural still
Yeah.
there.
And there's nothing in this like little cul-de-sac.
A quick look around and looking at the walls and such, and no, all natural, no secret
Okay.
doors or anything.
Let's see here. Garrett, do you also want to have some light so we can both kind of maybe bookend?
Sure. I can light up a torch.
I mean, if you want, or I can cast the spell again. I'm very adept at focusing on my spells. I almost never lose them.
Don't tempt fate like that.
Oh dear.
I was down to, I think, punching things last time.
Oh,
Let's pause here real quick. You guys can regroup as you like. I'm going to check for wandering monsters. There are no
Mhm.
wandering monsters. Everything
Yay.
you just cast keeps working. Next time we roll around a span, you'll be rolling to see if stuff continues. So continue on.
if Garrett's on that side, I guess I'll be on this side as well, just to not be standing right next to each other. Anything in this little alcove over here by Kelly?
Yes, Kelly, you see the outline of a secret door there,
Ooh,
similar to the one that leads outside in construction. Just, right in the natural rock wall, they put a door.
excellent. Kelly's going to alert everybody to that and then just sort of listen at the door, see if there's anything that can be observed.
Yeah, nothing, no sound from beyond.
Okay, gentlemen, we think we want to open this?
I think so.
That's why we're here. All right, I'm going to pop the door if you want to post up.
A natural cavern on the other side, narrow, not as tall, maybe 10 feet high in places.
All right, let's take a peek. This has the same sort of look as far as like not wet, just kind of
Correct.
natural. And
Kind of a dry cavern, yeah.
Any sounds?
No sounds.
I may be hung up on a wall here, so I'm just going to drag my self.
Yeah, if you ever are using your arrow keys and it doesn't move, then you can just drag it with the mouse. It's good that you're using your arrow keys as the leader that lets everyone keep up with you.
I see
will
a
do that.
wagon and some rope to the south. I'm not sure that the passageway would have gone much further past where we've seen.
Oh, this doubles back, you think?
No, I think this the larger area was a dead end. So where you guys are going is probably the only area with actual passage to the fortress.
Excellent. Seems Fortune is smiling on us. Is anybody left in the dark here, or are we all here?
Corvin has a light source as well, so he should be okay. I think.
Okay, just want to make
I fixed that on the level up. Technically, I had torches with me, but I didn't want to try lighting torches in the dark.
sure. Oh,
Dead end.
it appears this is a dead end. Yeah. Maybe we can all look and see if there's another secret door. There's been a preponderance of them thus far.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It just ends.
Let's check.
Yeah.
Kelly, you said looking for a secret door where at?
At the end, and then
The end.
just telling everybody else to kind of maybe peek around in their areas as well.
Okay. All right. Well, you find two secret doors then. One at the end, as you suspected, and one along the passageway. Let me turn it both on there and there.
Okay. Well, which one do we want to tackle first?
I'd say the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Process of elimination.
I'll just.
I like it.
I listened to that door. Is there anything?
No sound on that door.
Okay, I'll open it.
Do you need me to cast some light in there?
Yep.
No problem. Oh yeah, this looks like it gets much
Very
more
narrowed, also dry cavern. Starts out pretty low. You have to kind of stoop over if you're human to get down it, and then it seems to open up as it heads south.
Interesting. This looks like it's pretty tiny. Do we want to open that other door and then check that, see if it much bigger, or go this way, guys? You'd say the word.
If you would like, I could go through first. I am quite short
Yep.
and comfortable underground.
Yep. I will be right behind you to shed some light if you need. But I definitely would like you to go first.
So far, so good, guys. My dwarven eyes don't see anything amiss. Hey, don't get ahead of me.
Send the wizard ahead. He needs some backup, some muscle.
Wait.
So you see, Gronk, the glint of some golden coins scattered on the floor, and a stone statue. You can just see the edge of it. It's the size of a dwarf. Yeah, stone statue the size of a dwarf.
Oh, that sounds promising.
It does. I make up some obscure lore about it and lie through my teeth.
Dwarven statues are amazing.
All right, I am
A
going
closer
no further. I will
look,
let
yeah.
One of you meat shields go.
You see a scattering of gold coins, a chest, and this statue is very lifelike of a dwarf, even colored. It's almost like a wax museum type statue, even colored, of a dwarven warrior with a battle axe raised over his head.
Ooh.
So the statue has been colored, like somebody's painted it.
Yes, yeah, it looks like a full-on dwarf, very lifelike, like a wax museum type statue. Now you see two more chests on the other side of the room. The scattering of coins on the floor, probably a good 100 gold pieces scattered across the floor here.
Tom, how lifelike are these dwarf statues?
Extremely lifelike, very well made. But you can tell they're statues with a close look.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think there may be dwarves that were petrified.
Correct. They look like wax statues, not petrified.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
How fine are the weapons that they're holding, or are they part of the statue?
They are part of the statue, made out of wax.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put the torch close to the wax to see if it melts.
Okay, go ahead and put your guy where you're doing that. Everyone else puts you where you want to be when they do that. And you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah. Oh, bad initiative.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Gee.
Gronk is not known for his quick reflexes.
None of us
We're looking for a couple more initiatives, please.
If you guys haven't played the game
there's
before, initiative is a D4.
Are you kidding me?
Is this
Look at
true?
those. Wow.
Is this true?
Corvarian.
This is
No, no,
true.
no.
Let me get rid of Bastion. Looking for... Who am I missing? It's only not working because I have it wrong. Let me fix that for you, Mauricio.
Here.
Da, 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 da.
Oh no!
I love
Careful.
with
I just don't see. Oh, maybe he didn't have his token selected.
No, he did it right.
Mhm.
I have it wrong.
Ah,
I'm fixing it
perfect.
right now, though. And you actually
Thank
rolled
God.
a 3. There you go. Okay. There's all your initiatives. And then the two statues. They come alive as soon as the light gets close to them. And the forms seem to magically become living. The weapons sharpen, the armor hardens. They don't look like they're going to be in any way easy to deal with.
Oh boy.
Very dangerous looking, as a matter of fact. And they are initiatives.
And they're very fast.
Initiative 1 and initiative 2.
What if we turn off our lights? Will they stop? That's a quick idea that I throw out.
Wow, they are fast. Okay, so the first one next to you rages. It's going to do 1 extra damage for 3 rounds, and it's going to attack the one that brought the fire to it, Garrett, with its battle axe. Two-handed, 16 to hit for 5 damage, Garrett.
Yep, it hits.
And then the other one, just as fast, closes ground on Garrett, rages and swings its battle axe down on Garrett, missing. Luckily, your armor turns that attack aside. Kelly, you go next.
Okay, Kelly is going to cast protection from evil on himself and try to stand in the way.
And then Garrett, you're next.
Is that a crit?
It doesn't really do anything on protection from evil.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be in theory a crit.
Okay, then I'm gonna back up into this area and just try and block the way so the squishies don't get hit.
All right, and then Garrett.
So both of them are within range, right?
Correct.
And so I'm gonna pick the one south. Two-handed, 22 to hit.
Oh, hit. 9 points of nice damage.
Mm-hmm.
After Garrett, Alistor.
Okay,
Moving
so,
through your allies, Alistor, it does not take any extra move.
Okay. Can I shoot through allies?
They do provide cover, but you can't.
I see. All right. I will. Where's that longbow? There it is.
So this will be a disadvantage. You just subtract 3 from your roll.
Okay.
A 9 is going to miss. And then after you comes Corvarin. Mind Sliver. 30-foot range on that, Corvarin. Did you count that out? Are you in range? Not quite. Gotta get a little closer. And then it is looks like 18 intelligence save. Almost made it. Does not, though, and takes 3 psychic. And then Gronk.
Do I have line of sight here, or is there someone in the way?
There's either a wall in the way or Kelly in the way.
So I'm going to have to move. Well, I'm not going to have to move. I can cast and take the reduction. I see no downside there. Firebolts.
Armor class 12 is the target roll. That's a hit. 5 points of fire. You would think the wax would be vulnerable to the fire, but it's not, unfortunately. After Gronk, the statues continue their raging. The one to the north actually turns its dire attentions to the people attacking it from the north, starting with Kelly with the battle axe disadvantage because of your spell, Kelly. But that's a 14 still, even with disadvantage, which is going to hit you. And that does 10 points of slashing damage to you.
Oh, Kelly's down.
Kelly's down per shot.
Even with disadvantage.
Then the statue by Garrett attacks Garrett with a battle axe attack. That misses. And then Kelly, you're going to be seeing how the damage rules work. So you, when you get knocked unconscious, you drop prone and you are unconscious and unstable. At the start of your turn, you get to make a Constitution saving throw. Higher the better.
It's right now. Con save.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So that's not great. You mark a failure, death save failure. On 3 failures, you die. And if you weren't already unconscious, you'd become unconscious, but you already are. So that's your turn. And then Garrett.
Okay. Let's do the same thing again. Ooh, not great.
That misses by more than 3. Alistor, your turn.
Dang it. All right. Curative, go.
Nice. Okay.
There you go.
There you go, Kelly. 1 hit point
Succeed.
back. And then Alistor, you can have inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. That. And we are coming up on another span here. So this could be bad fortune for all of you. Everyone,
Maybe a friendly wandering monster will come by.
Maybe. Everyone roll for duration rolls. See if any spells go out or light goes out.
Nope.
Looking good. And then here's a wandering monster roll. Looking good. You guys are good all around. And then after you is Corvarin. Go ahead, Corvarin. Look at that. Whew, 26 on that save. Not going to make that. You muted if you're talking, by the way. 4 points of psychic damage brings down the near statue, if that was your target, which I bet it was. And then after you comes Gronk. On the left, Gronk.
I'm going to I move there. I'm assuming it's unobstructed now.
You are correct. You pick you pick this corner, and then you have every corner of the target's free and clear.
Perfect. Firebolt. 11.
11 just missed. And then the statue goes. Trying to kill your friend still. Raging still. Battle axe swing. Misses again. Garrett ducks underneath.
No,
and then
not.
Kelly.
Kelly is a little worse for wear, but gasping, I imagine him prone, so has half my movement to get up.
Correct. Yeah, you would have dropped whatever you had in your hands and be prone. You can grab your Warhammer as a free action. You get 1 free interaction every round.
Yeah, if I do that,
Your shield's strapped to your arm, so you're good there.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll pick up my stuff, and then I don't think I can actually get.
And standing up takes 5 feet of movement instead of half.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I probably can get over to him then. So That's a 10, 15, and I'll take a swing with the Warhammer
All right.
if I can actually get the button to work.
Boom. That's a solid hit. And the thing, how's that Warhammer destroy the statue in front of you?
It kind of flashes blue, kind of like with moonlight, and as it sort of smashes into his head, he turns back into wax, and it just sort of slices down through the middle of him and melts on either side of the hammer.
Okay, at your feet are 2 destroyed wax statues now. Again, completely made out of wax, and the weapons that were sharp and deadly are dull and wax-like now. And these things don't reform while you're here looking at them. There's about, you'd estimate, 50 gold coins on the floor and 3 chests on the floor.
And that's 50 gold. We will collect the 50 gold to start.
Okay.
Yeah.
The chests are each locked, each made out of oak.
I'm concerned with the pieces of the statues, like they're just like the statue shattered.
They were crushed by Kelly's warhammer in one case. The other one, I think, was its head kind of just melted from the mind sliver.
Okay.
So let's go through one chest at a time and see what we find.
Agree.
How about, I would say, Kelly, why don't you back up and let someone else open chests just until you're healed?
Yep, understood. I think that's
I'm
smart.
using that big brain 16 intelligence I have.
Speaking of, aren't you going to cast your cure?
I
Nope.
should cure wounds on myself. You're right.
So, Tom, while they're healing, I am going to inspect this one to see if I can locate any traps.
It is trap free.
Perfect. I open it.
It's locked.
I don't open it. Or do I have a lockpick? All right. Someone has a lockpick.
I can help crushing it.
But what if what's inside is breakable?
Orvaron says he's got the Pyro's lockpick. Is that like light it on fire? Yeah.
All right. Well, worst case scenarios, we'll just grab that whole chest right before we leave. Tom, I would like to look at this chest.
Unlocked. I mean, it's locked, but untrapped.
Oh, good. All right.
All 3 are locked.
And lastly,
Also untrapped.
all 3 are locked.
Okay.
All right. Would we like to move them towards the entrance or just leave them here?
I think leave them here.
Suits me.
No one's been through. I'm gonna try to cure my wounds right now and see if this happens. Wait, is that another crit?
Yeah, that'd be 6 hit points healed.
Getting them out early, guys.
Garrett, did you say you were smashing them or no?
No. I said that I could.
You could, okay.
So, do we really want to open them?
I mean, we can wait. Worst case scenario is we bring them back to town and open them there, but I don't think we smash them. What if it's like
We can break one and see if I break anything, we don't do it again. I'll leave 2 of them.
Oh, there we go. Orvaron has floating.
They're a little trigger happy about breaking stuff. Don't let.
Are you prepared to have the broken goods come out of your share of the loot?
Sure. We have 3. I don't mind smashing one just to see if there's something in there.
I don't think we should smash them.
No.
I agree.
You can always come back. Maybe
Can I
we'll find
lift
it.
one?
Can you lift them? Yeah, they are cumbersome. So you could, carry them on the floating disc, carry them with you for 5 slots.
There isn't any traffic in these tunnels, so I think they're safe here.
Yeah, we'll grab them on the way out. I think that's the best choice.
Okay. Very smart. Need to think into the thinkers.
You're right.
Nothing beyond this chest either.
Searching that alcove, nothing in there, no.
Yeah, I didn't really explore the rest of this place, just the chests.
Okay. Well, now we know down the skinny tunnel, we have some gold and some other chests to grab.
To the next door.
Did I tell you 50 gold? There's actually 100 gold loose, Gronk, so you can update your gold to 100 loose coins.
Let's take the gold.
100 when we first
Yeah, the
came
loose
in,
gold,
and he said 50. So I was like, no, I'll see what he says.
Don't ask again. Stop while you're at 100.
Okay. Yeah, to the other door at the end of the hall. Let's see what we find.
And Tom, just for my spreadsheet here, it is 5 extra slots just for the party, right?
Yep.
Plus
for
whatever
miscellaneous space. Yeah.
That's what I thought. But
Okay.
Garrick, I never did, or Garrett, I never heard what you had in terms of slots.
In terms of what?
Extra inventory space.
I have 5 slots, I believe.
Looks like
1,
4,
2, I see
Garrett.
4.
Unless you burned one of them already.
2,
Just because you just
3.
picked up some potions of healing.
I have the potions. So
Yeah.
there you go. 4.
Yeah.
No longer 5. 4.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't
no.
use-
Number 2 is empty. It's fine.
Choose your
yes, it
chain
is.
armor.
That's
No, chain takes-
Choose your
chain takes
second
2.
slot of chain armor.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Oh,
We
do
didn't
have
use
that?
as many last time, so I don't think we'll use as many this time.
I'll leave the light so everybody can catch up. And once everybody's caught up, I'll close this door behind us.
There we go.
I think we got one more.
Whoops.
One more. Okay. There we are. And then to the next door to the right. Still wiping the blood from my nose. Garrett, if you want to pop that open, I'll stand behind you.
Sure, I'll do. I'll check for traps.
No traps.
I'll open it. Big one. I hear anything. I move in.
So this place, you can smell. You don't know exactly what the smell is, but then the spellcaster is able to help you out. The smell is bat guano. You smell a lot of bat guano, and the brownness that you see on the ground is bat guano. This place is majestic. It's got a ceiling that's almost 60 feet above you in some places. The floor slopes down toward the center of the cavern. There is a opening in the ceiling, small little crack in the ceiling, letting a shaft of light shine down. That's why you can see that light there in the middle of the chamber.
Mhm.
And
So if someone mentions bat guano, I'm going to look for bats. Can I see any on the ceiling?
yeah, carefully looking up, you can see some movement in the ceiling. Or there's probably bats up there.
I'll let everybody know without raising my voice too much.
Ooh. Do we think the light might disturb them if we go too much further in?
If you're asking, does the light shine to the ceiling? It does a little bit.
It does a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe they're friendly.
Possible.
I
It is
mean,
possible.
they're just bats.
True.
They probably
Um,
just eat insects.
I think Kelly's going to avoid stepping in the guano and maybe just take a peek
Wait,
on the edges here.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say, can we walk along the walls rather than, like, I don't know.
Yep, definitely there's less bat guano right on the walls. And watch along that edge, Kelly. You don't see any secret doors of the place you've traveled so far.
Okay. I'm going to let everybody know. And maybe I can, if there's a way to like sort of put my cloak over the, I can, I don't know, dampen the light slightly. I don't know, put the shield
With a
over.
light spell,
just
you
as-
for sure can, yeah. Torch
Yeah,
is
so I'll put
harder,
the
light spell for sure.
kind of put the shield over my head so that the light kind of shines down in front of me instead of straight up, and just kind of move along the wall here.
Sounds good. Torch, you can kind of dim the torch just by holding it on the ground, Garrett. Near the ground.
I put my torch out.
Okay.
You can move with a single
Mhm.
source of light for the time being.
Okay. And as you move
Okay.
along the walls, you're looking for any kind of openings, right, Kelly?
Yep.
Okay.
Trying to look for. We've found
Alright.
a lot of secret doors.
Go to move. I'll tell you if you see one.
Gonna kind of call everybody. All right, moving up. It looks like I'm gonna run out of space. I gotta walk in the guano eventually. But
Hear the
this place is
squelch
huge.
of your feet.
Ugh, smells incredible, guys. There's no doors over here.
Nope, no doors.
Okay.
Big
Do I
big
think there
cave.
might be- do I think there
Yeah.
might be any value in collecting some of the that guano as like spell components that I could sell in town or anything like that? Or
No. I mean, certainly it's used in spell components, but they're very cheap. So
yeah, I assumed, but
Wow. At this point, have we seen the other wall opposite me? It's huge. You're right. Okay. This thing goes on forever, it seems. Okay. It looks like there's a curve up ahead, guys. Don't know.
I like how your ranger's just
Ooh.
walking right down the middle.
I mean,
And so's your wizard.
it's kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless. We're gonna get dirty eventually.
Yep.
It also
True.
keeps me the furthest I can away from the rest of the party in case of a fireball.
Smart.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think at this point, having seen no doors and then, giving up on his boots, which are now fully guanoed, I'm going to stop looking for doors as I was sort of leaving the edge of the wall. Oh, just in time for
guano. Incredible.
these boots are never going to be the same. Oh, is there something over here?
Huh.
Oh, yeah. There is something down below. Kind of shine the hammer around the corner from here now that reach something. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got
there's
another.
some natural steps climbing up to a gallery that comes off of this huge cavern.
And
And let's pause there for a second. Let me check for wandering monsters. You're good. Everyone check durations, please.
there's a second place over here as well. So that looks like it goes and changes elevation. There's another same elevation area this direction.
The light goes out.
The light goes out. Oh, my light?
Yeah, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so you click your token and click the O button. It'll be near the end.
Yep.
Oh.
My light's just as I say there's a place in front of me. I can
6
grab
means
that.
you're good.
Click the hammer.
6 means you're good.
I don't lose the spell though, Tom. It goes out, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast it on my staff, just so that way we can see in here. I don't know who else has light sources.
Nice.
L or T, Tom? T for
L
torch.
for a light spell or a lantern, T for a torch.
Okay, I thought so. Garrett, do you want me to cast light again on one of your items? Or who had it before? Was it Kelly?
It was Kelly. It was Kelly. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Do you want it again?
Yeah. If you want to do it on the hammer again, we can do that.
There you
That was
go.
working out. Ooh.
We could go up the steps, but do we want to go up the steps now, or do we want to make sure we know all the entrances and exits of this room first?
Yeah, I think going to the left here might be the better play until we maybe save the elevation change till we clear it.
Check that. That's good.
I like it. There is another little path. Everybody relatively close.
Yeah, I'm just updating my little chart so I know what spells I have active. So when I roll them, I do it in order.
Yeah, this looks like it might go on for a little while.
Is this the entrance that we came in? I don't even remember.
No, that's further
No.
back. We walked for quite a ways, looking down my boots and the squelchy wetness. Yeah, we walked for a while.
There's another set of tunnels over this way.
Further back in the main room.
Remember, if you're yelling to the party from where you're at, that might draw attention. Keep that in mind.
Do we hear an echoing voice from the
He
main
was a long
chamber?
ways away when he told you that, yeah.
Oh.
Let's just find out if you did. No,
All right.
you're good.
Okay. Assuming that we don't hear any monsters, I think we're gonna keep pressing forward this way. Since we heard a noise, but are now not hearing monsters.
So this is opening up to a larger room, right?
Yeah, this is opening up to quite a bigger area down here. Maybe
Is
I'll
that
double back.
water?
Yeah, this chamber is a little bit wet. You see some water on the ground ahead of you. Your light reflecting off of it, seeping down from the walls here. You see even some tracks in the ground, footprints in the ground.
How big are the footprints?
There's a couple of varieties. They don't look like they're wearing good footwear, and they vary from the size of a small creature like a halfling to a larger creature like a human. And they're kind of slipshod footwear, like probably leather, almost like flip-flops or sandals, and not of good repair.
Huh.
Well,
So do we want to continue this way or go up the little steps we found behind us?
I think if we want to fight something, yeah, Goblinoids is probably correct. If we want to fight something, I think we press forward.
Onward
Onward.
to glory.
Can I use a stimulant?
Go for it. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's do it. Great.
Nice.
Nice.
So you won't be surprised if anything jumps at you. You find some supplies here, some old wooden boxes and some pieces of wood lying about. This stuff looks like it's old, not ancient, but old. And some of the footprints kind of surround it, like whoever was here was looking through it before you got here.
Maybe nothing of value, but there was somebody who was resupplying here.
Can I look at the boxes? Maybe search them.
Yeah, you
Or is
find
it
they are just
nothing in
general supplies, and there's some foodstuffs there that's all rotted and of no value. Otherwise, the general supplies are there's some weapons and
The-
such. Not weapons, but like hammers and pickaxes, and a couple barrels that used to be full of water, it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to go over and check this alcove.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
No secret doors that out.
Hmm.
More wetness there. You're going to move through some puddles to get.
This tunnel is a tunnel that breaks down to the right. Looks like it takes a turn though after that point. It'll kind of
And then
sneak up to the
Gronk,
edge.
you're noticing some kind of phosphorescence coming from ahead of you, kind of a purplish light coming from
Down there.
yeah, some widespread growth on the walls and ceiling of a light purplish mold. It looks like
Okay.
south.
That's south, right? Yeah.
Correct.
I will point that out to the party.
I mean, that seems cool.
Tom, I'm going to dig deep into my arcane knowledge and see if I know anything about that sort of mold or whatever it is. Do I think it could be poisonous to inhale or anything like that?
You can make a nature check. See what you know. You're unfamiliar with this, and the ranger, you can make a intelligence check. You're trained in
int check?
nature.
Sure.
Yeah,
Where's it? There's int.
that's a no, it's a 16 for you.
Mhm.
You're pretty sure this is harmless. It's a harmless phosphorescent mold.
All right. Yeah, I leave it alone.
If it's harmless, do we want to press on or do we want to explore up to the right?
We need to pick a way. I'm torn.
So you know there is a door this way.
Oh, is there?
Right.
Oh, there's a door.
Well, then let's look down a bit more, which appears to be happening.
More of the phosphorescent mold seems to really be thick in the chamber ahead of you. And it looks like some of it have been scraped away as if to try to eat by something that came here. And some tracks come this direction, but then stop and head back. Like they didn't really go further in here.
Wow, they must have been really desperate.
Yeah.
As a ranger, you know it's not in any way substantive to eat that stuff.
I mean, it seems that treasure and secrets might be behind doors, while phosphorescent mold is pretty cool and I don't know, could lead to some trippy psychedelic things. I'm down to push forward or go back to the door. Your party's call.
I say push forward.
I'll come with you. I don't want to leave you alone.
Pushing forward it is. Indiscriminately into the mold.
There's even some of it carpeting the floor, so it's pretty much all around this cavern. But otherwise, it looks uninhabited. It is pretty wet in the west and south parts of it. Well, that's what the mold's feeding off of, the wetness here.
Does the mold kind of retain its fluorescent properties if it like rubs off on like our boots or hands or whatever?
A little tiny bit. Like you could see someone with it on them in the darkness, but it doesn't really shed much light.
Glow in the dark paint or something.
All right. I'm going to move off to the right here where it looks like there's a little...
Yeah, this cavern's a little bit drier over there to the east, but still nothing of note inside it.
Okay, nothing on the walls. Okay.
Can I inspect this little alcove at the bottom here?
Yeah, no secret doors.
Okay.
So the question is, what's going on here?
No secret doors there, Corvarin.
Where it's wet, if over here by these sort of blue pools, is that what I'm looking at?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it's the wettest for sure.
Is there a secret door or a way that the water's escaping over here?
There's not. It's seeping through the walls and through cracks in the ceiling, but those are all just natural when you look at them.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, there's another path off to the left. We can keep pushing.
Absolutely. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
All right. And you still have a torch going, Garrett? Or
that's right. Yeah, the little squiggly with a 1 is a torch.
Great. I've got a couple torches. Oh, I see multiple paths now. There are at least 3.
You see some more supplies, some old supplies in the corner of the cavern to the southwest of you.
Check these supplies out to the south.
Okay. They are what they appear to be. Old supplies, not of much use.
Okay.
Nothing hidden
Back,
there.
report that to the group. Old supplies.
Mm-hmm.
We have north and west. Looks like west gets real skinny.
It does get pretty skinny there. And then past the skinny point, you can see it starts sloping down kind of steeply.
Okay. I'll let everybody know I'm going to squeeze forward just to see what I can see and might come running back depending on what I see.
Yeah,
So
about there you can see the sloping down into a chamber, and there's a glint of something bronze colored down there at the bottom of the chamber. The walls are wet with moisture. They glisten also in the reflected light, but you're able to pick up this item or get close to this item and see what it is. It is a bronze statuette.
Yeah, I definitely pick that up.
It's worth 100.
Go with your torch.
It's of good quality. Probably worth 115 gold. Takes 1 slot. Tyson,
Got it. Thank you.
Amazing.
I'll move it by you just so you can see what it looks spelled like. Yeah, and then it's a pretty steep climb back out of that chamber for those of you heading back out, and it's pretty slippery. So you think if you were to get cornered here, it might be difficult to get out. But with
Oh
time
boy.
and the ability to prop yourself against the corners of the walls and such, you're able to make it out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That seemed like a worthy find.
Absolutely.
Would,
Let me pause you
anything-
guys there for a second. Let me roll for wandering monsters. Nope, no wandering monsters. Everyone going to roll durations.
Ooh, close. Oh, well, Kelly, you lost your light again.
Light goes out. Oh, right.
All right, come here. Strobe lighting. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and light.
Oh,
And Alistor, you lost your stimulant.
Got it.
well, we already checked to the south of supplies, so we're pushing north
Sure.
Absolutely.
after a 115 beautiful bronze statue. Oh, I think, Corvin, you noticed there was a door up here. If we all assemble, I can listen, and then we can decide if we're going to pop it.
No sound, Kelly.
All in favor? Looks like it pushes much further north. We want to clear the south first before going through another door.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to close it.
Forward. Yeah. I'll move forward with Garrett trying to stay as safe as possible. Interesting. Wow.
We don't really seem to have like a strategy for how we're going to explore this. Each interest like, what should we do? Let's roll a dice.
It's true. Well, what do we want to call this area if we're mapping it out in our minds? Goblinville?
I've not been mapping it out at all.
I mean,
Here.
I'm sort of roughly mapping, very roughly. But I got Guano Cave, Goblinville going to the south. There's the stairs that were going off to the right. Now we're sort of like branching off out of Goblinville, sort of to the south of Guano area.
Let's go south. Let's do more south.
Okay.
Here we go. Decision made.
I like it.
I'm very
boy.
decisive like that. Oh,
Oh, yep.
another decision to make already?
Another decision. Garrett, you go right about 30, 40 paces, maybe, and I'll go left, and then we can maybe meet back in the middle. Say what you think.
I mean,
this
I can't.
gets this. Now we've officially split the party, but there is it's like mining equipment over here.
Go ahead and pause there. Garrett, you can pause where you're at. Everyone, put you guys where you want to be as you're looking at the mining equipment. Kelly and Garrett, you're looking down this other passageway. Everyone else, put you guys where you want to be. When you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, finally a good score.
All right. You're watching ahead, Garrett, when stepping out into the light of your torch is a small little creature. It's puny, it's scaled, it's got a dog snout, and it yips and barks back at evidently more of those things. Its initiative is...
I got one of these lists last time, so I recall that they're not very strong.
Right. First person to act is Kelly. Garrett. First, before Kelly, you go, what are you going to do when you see that creature, Garrett?
Oh, maybe he thought you were talking to me.
Garrett, what are you going to do when you see that creature?
I'm going to let Alistair know that they're not a big threat. Don't worry,
Alistor,
we can take.
what are you going to see with that? You see that creature.
I shoot it.
Okay. Kelly, you don't know what's going on yet. And
Sure.
First Kobold goes. Kobold darts out into the light, hurls a javelin at Garrett, hitting Garrett for 4 damage, and then ducks down around the corner. And then the next Kobold goes,
Write this down.
does the same, hurls a javelin at Alistor. That one clatters off the rock wall, Alistor, missing you.
Mhm.
And it moves there. Any changes in what you're doing or saying, Alistor?
Yeah.
What are you going to do
So
or
I'm
say?
going to, let's see, let me screw. All right, I'm going to grab Garrett and haul him out of here.
Okay. Corvarian, you still don't know what's going on. Next Kobold's going. He runs to here, hurls a javelin at Alastor. You actually don't get to go, Alastor. I'm just asking you
Oh,
if
I'm
you're
sorry.
like
My bad.
for the purpose
Yeah.
of are you yelling or something? For example, kobold misses, ducks back, and the next kobold's going to go, and
So they were doing
he will hurl.
silently because I thought you said that they were yipping.
Yeah, but you guys hear it. No one in the party back behind you hears it. Next kobold, he hurls and misses, and then ducks back, and then Alastor. You can grab your friend, and while you're dragging him, you'll be moving at half speed.
You can see
Okay.
that I have 2 potions hanging from my belt.
Very good. You know that Garrett has 2 potions of healing on him as well. Feeding a
Gotcha.
potion to a person is a action.
I'm going to walk up and pull him away, so it's half speed. So that's
Half speed,
one.
yep.
So I think there is as far as I can go.
Okay, and then you could dash or take another action.
Nope. I'm staying here.
Do you want to do anything else?
I mean, I would curative him.
Okay, you can do that. That's an action.
Okay, rock on.
Boom, 2 hit points
Yay.
back, Garrett. Remember, you get half while you're at 0. Anything else, Alastor? So you guys have been quiet this whole time.
Oh, that's right.
He's been not so subtly.
No, it's all it's out of the bottle now. So I say, yeah, we're being attacked.
Okay, so you guys will be able to come into the combat next round. Everyone will be involved next round. That's the end of that round.
Yep.
And then Kelly, you hear that? What do you want to do?
Oh, okay. I'm going to double back and immediately forget the mining equipment. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then dash.
Yep, you can double move with a dash.
Okay.
Okay. Then the next kobold's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Hurl a javelin at Alastor. Missing. Next kobold's turn. 5 to there. Hurl a javelin at Alastor. 18 for 3, Alastor.
Yeah, that hits me.
Corvarin, your turn.
Mm.
You muted if you're talking.
Oh,
Hadn't spoken yet. First, I was getting 30 feet in, then measuring the distance. It looked like there was 40 feet to the nearest kobold that I can see. So, firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay, that is a. It's got cover, so that's at 11, which misses. But you don't lose the spell because it only takes an 11 to keep it. And then the next kobold's turn to there, and then Alastor, your turn.
Okay. Now, I'm going to shoot the crap out of that guy. And
Yeah,
there you go.
did. North or south? Which one did you shoot?
South one.
South. You kill him.
Friends, I will help. I don't think I have line of sight. Take it. Duck, I yell as I throw a fireball.
All right, that's a hit.
Duck.
Oh my God, burn him up. Garrett, your turn. Don't forget you're starting prone.
I am going to move down to see if I see them. I'm going to throw a javelin to the first one, to the one
Okay.
that's closest.
They were both readied with javelins. So, and Garrett, your hit points are actually only 2 because it only heals half when you're unconscious. 2 on that. Okay, then they were both readied. So as soon as you come into review, they throw their javelins at you. First one is a 12 missing. Second one is a 6 missing. And then your javelin is an 8, which misses. What else, Garrett?
I have already taken my action, so I cannot drink one of my potions, right?
Drinking a potion of your own is free. Oh, but you had to pick up. I'm sorry, but you had to pick up your battle axe. No, you didn't. You used your javelin. So you're good. You can do it.
Okay, so I'll drink a potion and step back.
Okay, and then Kelly, your turn.
So that's a D4 plus 4.
There's a button for it right after your gear button. It says P-heal. Ooh, nice roll.
So
Kelly
cool.
still can't see anybody after moving up. He has not seen anybody be like, "Where's all this blood on coming from, guys?" I think Kelly maybe will just hold there with the no. He'll cast protection from evil on himself just in case.
Man, you're good at casting spells, that's for sure. Graverin, your turn. Mind Sliver, closest one, I assume. Here's his intelligence saving throw, which he fails, and he takes 1 second. And then the kobold's turn. First one will hurl on Corvarin, javelin.
Ranger close.
Missing. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Runs around the corner. Second one hurls his javelin at Corvarin, also missing, and then runs around the corner as well. And then Alastor, your turn. You heard him run away,
Okay.
Alastor, but you never saw
What's that?
them. You heard them run away after you saw them hurl a couple javelins at Corvarin.
I'm going to equip my shield and longsword.
And Gronk.
I know I killed one there. Are there any other dead bodies in this hallway?
Yeah, there's 2 dead bodies in the hallway.
Okay, because I don't think I can get far enough to be useful in the next round of combat. So I will go there-ish under the assumption there's a body in and around there, and I will search it.
Okay. No treasure, Gronk. And then Garrett,
Yeah.
your turn.
I'm gonna pick up my battle axe.
That's
Hold
up for your
down
interaction. Make sure you
Okay,
move one
I'm
square
going to.
and make sure you move one
Sorry?
square at a time because you won't be able to pull back if you overextend yourself.
Sure, so that was just 15 feet, I think.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm going to ready a javelin if they show up.
Your turn, Kelly.
I think I have to roll a concentration check on the.
Protection from evil. Yeah, you roll a spellcasting check. Just hit the spell again.
Oh, got it. Nope.
You don't
That'll
lose
do
the
it.
spell though when you're making a focus check, so you're good.
That's right. Okay, then I'll move up my speed, and then I'll end my turn.
And then Corvarin, your turn. Your turn, Corvarin. Oh no! Roll a d20, Corvarin. Let's see what mishap occurs.
Ooh.
11. Refracted. Target yourself with the spell. So you got to just re-roll the spell. Oh, look at that save. Nicely done. Oh my god, though. You take 8 psychic damage. Oh man. Corvarin goes down.
I'm a really good blind mage.
Kobold. Let's see. I'll just be readied there. And then Alistair, your turn.
Okay, here I am. I can move diagonally, right?
Yes. Yeah, every square is 1 even diagonal. And allies don't cost extra.
Okay. I'm going to dash north.
Man, that was rough, Corvarin.
Oh. Well.
So you see an odd sight here. There's 2 kobolds readied when you come around that corner, and they are standing next to a large glowing chunk of rock. Looks like mica. And the readied kobolds attack. So the first one in front of you, Alistair, claws at you. A 13, I think, hits you. Yeah, for 4 piercing.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other one can't do that. So you can take your attack if you didn't have to double move there. I think did you double move or no? You did.
I did double move.
Gronk, your turn.
10, 20, 25. I don't see anything. And you are too far away for me to heal. I will loot the other kobold.
All right. No treasure on him. Garrett, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I see something down here. 2 things up there, but I'm focused north, and I'm going to throw my javelin to the first one I can hit. The one that's south.
Go for it. Oh, that's a heck of a shot. That kobold goes down. And then, you are right. You hear something to the south moving closer, coming around the corner at you, a lurching and decomposed. Oh, that's not the right thing. Sorry. It's actually a blood-covered maw of a hyena humanoid coming your way.
It's friendly.
And it looks like it might be undead. So that zombie, except it's not of a human, it's of a gnoll. Zombie of a gnoll coming your direction. All right. So let me roll his initiative, add him to the fight. There we go. And Kelly, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still hasn't seen anything hostile.
Well, you can see that gnoll zombie now.
Oh, I can. Okay, and is Corvarin down?
Corvarin is unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Blood coming out of his ears.
I hate that. And then I'm torn because I see a zombie. Oh, Corvarin, you got to get up. I'm going to cure wounds. The priest in me, even though there's a zombie here, I got to cure him and get him up.
Nicely done. Just in time for your turn, Corvarin.
6 hit points.
I don't have my favorite spell, but I think right now I might want to go to the kobolds anyway. There's only 1 left.
Just 1 left, yep. You can firebolt him from short range. That kills him. Down goes the last kobold. And the zombie lurching out of the cave blood all over his maw, closes up on your friend Garrett, slams down his zombie claw on Garrett. 13 hits for 3 bludgeoning. Alistair, your turn.
Yep.
Okay. And I slash at a zombie. Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's miss. Gronk, your turn.
Oh. I will do what I do best. Firebolt.
That's a hit for
Indeed.
3 fire. Nice. Garrett, your turn.
Two-handed battle axe straight down the middle.
Oh, yeah. And even though the zombie's relentless, oh my god.
Wow.
14 con save to go, 15 con save to go to 1 instead, which it made. So the zombie, even though you should have cut it in half, in fact, you did cut a giant gash in it that's kind of split it in two, it's still lurching and fighting with 1 hit point left. After Garrett, Kelly.
Okay, can Kelly move around it to
Yes,
flank it?
you may.
Yeah. So I'd like to flank it and
Okay.
then bring my warhammer down on its head.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you hit.
There we go.
See if he can survive that. He keeps fighting. At
Oh.
1 hit point, Corvair, your turn.
Firebolt.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good shot. See if he keeps fighting that one. He keeps
He
fighting.
saves.
He keeps fighting. Oh, and now he tries to finish off Garrett with a slam. But Garrett's armor protects him. Alistair, your turn. Oh, wait.
All right.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Alistair.
Yeah.
Alistair
There you
connects.
go.
That should finish it.
Yes.
Oops, I did the wrong thing. Relentless. Oh my god, it keeps fighting. Gronk, your turn.
How many
Well-
hit bits?
5 times? Is it 5? 4 or 5 times? Wow.
Guys. I will deal with this. You seem unable. Oh, no, I won't.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's a 9, which just misses.
Oh, you're right.
Because you have disadvantage. Yep. Garrett is going next. Garrett connects. Does he finish it? No! The thing fights on.
Oh.
And let's see if this this relentless fighting has drawn any more creatures. Oh, something nothing so far. And everyone make a duration roll for your torches and such. See if they go out. Looks like Gronk lost one.
I lost mage armor.
Mage armor. Oh no. Okay. All right, then Kelly, your turn.
Okay. I think my hammer's still lit up, so I'm gonna keep swinging it.
Kelly could finish it. No.
Oh.
Corvarin, your turn.
Oh, God.
Corvarin could finish it. Relentless. You're going to do at least a point of damage, even if he makes a save. So Relentless. And he burns him up with acid. Well done,
I figured fire didn't
Corvarin.
work.
Well done.
Wow.
It is dead. And now, nothing has come after you. Everything's quiet. Nothing rushing down any of these caves in your direction. Behind you is this light. This giant piece of rock glowing. It is a mica, and there are, let's see here, there are a few chips of rock on the ground near this thing, but they don't share its same glowing property.
Is there any way I know if this is a natural thing or is this like a magical artifact?
You're pretty sure it's magical, Alistair. You don't know of any
Okay.
anything else that would do this.
Is it religious in nature? Like, is it a religious totem or some kind?
No, it's not. Anyone trained in Arcana can make an Arcana check for me. Intelligence Arcana. So the two wizards for sure probably are.
I actually don't know if I am. I'm assuming I am.
Yeah, if you're a wizard, you are.
Yeah.
If you're a wizard, Harry. 20. Holy cow, Gronk. Okay, Gronk. You think if you were to chip off a piece and consume it before the light fades from it, it would convey magical properties to you. You would not recommend consuming more than one chip in ever, actually.
I will relay the first half of your message to everyone.
That if you
Yeah,
chip it off,
I'm not
convey
down.
magical properties.
I'll relay the whole message.
Okay. Let's pause here for a break. You can think if you want to chip off a piece and eat it during the break, and let's come back at do we have any brave souls?
I don't think so. I'm not down with the chewing on the rock.
Will you settle for foolhardy?
Yeah, I think Kelly, as a secret finder, is actually, if we, sunk cost. We have sunk so much cost into this that we must now. I believe there's something like that can be said. Sometimes city treasure.
But just checking, the chances of rolling 5 consecutive 15s is 1 in 3.2 million to buy the lottery.
Yep.
What can I say? I'm just a really
Kelly.
good DM.
It's incredible. I think Kelly's gonna try it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Gronk.
All right. So looks like Gronk typed it in right before Kelly said it. It looks like maybe Corvarin said it first. Corvarin, are you taking
yeah?
a bite? Corvarin,
Oh yeah.
you muted if you're talking. Yeah. Okay.
said
Roll a d20, Corvarin. See what happens.
That's the worst that could happen.
A 6. Wow. Perfect roll for Corvarin. Corvarin's intelligence score is raised permanently by 1 point.
Whoa.
I'm gonna eat a handful of them.
Plus 1 point for Corvarin.
Not bad.
Okay. Next to go was going to be, it looks like, Tyson.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably is Corvarin if you're... But when you roll that thing where you get to roll, increase 2 different things by 1, that's when you can use it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this might be bad. You are blinded. You are blinded, and it's going to be a DC 18 Constitution save per span to end it. You might have to roll a nat 20. I don't know what your con is.
Con's 11. It's not
Okay.
awful.
So not that bad. So you're blind, and then next to go is going to be Kelly. Roll a d20 if you want to take a bite.
Sure. Moonkeeper protect.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
God.
might die.
Okay.
I think I died.
Everyone roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no.
At least you got a light source, Kelly. That's good news.
Oh no.
So, Kelly, zoom out, and you'll find your
Okay.
character not too far away.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And you're
I
in
see
this. You're in this kind of cave with like webs all along the edges and such, and
Oh, boy.
an enormous spider crawling out of the darkness to your south, coming your direction. So, everyone roll initiative. I'll roll for the
My
spiders
God.
here.
I guess I can't tell. I can't see anything.
And first to
Oh,
react
my
is going to be Alistor. Wait, before you act, Alistor, Kelly, as soon as you arrive there, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast protection from evil on myself.
Okay. Let's wait till your point in the initiative.
Oh,
You can
sorry,
freely
sorry.
speak, but you can't freely cast a spell. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Sure.
I'm right here dropping hints.
Alistor, he disappeared. No idea where he went. What do you want to do?
I will at least take a few steps in this direction.
Okay.
And I listen.
No sound. And then the first of the spiders
Oh, God.
crawls forward to Kelly and bites at your friend. Kelly dodges after the bite. Garrett, your turn.
I should
So
have
Garrett
screamed.
can't hear anything, so he's going to instinctively come out here to see if he can listen to anything.
Okay. Second spider closes up
Yep.
on Kelly.
Yep.
Using the wrong spiders, I think, for this. I don't think they get +3 in the attack rolls. So maybe roll a straight d20, and then I'll look up the attack roll after that. Oh, missed as well. You dodged both of their dripping venom mandibles. Gronk, your turn.
I'm standing there,
Blind.
and absolutely. And at no point has anybody said anything about someone disappearing. So I have no idea. Guys, I can't see. Guys, I'm like fumbling along the walls.
Corvarin.
That's my turn.
Incredible.
Corvarin, you come around the corner there. You can see 2 boxes. You also see a grizzly scene, a gnome lying just south of where you're standing right now, with like its head ripped open and brain mostly eaten out. And it looks like maybe he was some sort of arcane adventurer. He's got a belt pouch. He's got his spellbook notes kind of strewn all around. He's got a wand lying nearby, intact. And in fact, it is a wand of burning hands. If anyone in the party would like a wand of burning hands, roll a d20. If you'll take it, if no one else takes it, just type in a 1.
Can I roll despite not knowing it?
Everyone can roll.
was-
This is out of
Okay.
reality. This is a game mechanic split here happening.
Out of reality.
Garrett, you can't use a wand of burning hands. Only
Yeah, I know. I just wanted for the loot, so it's not.
All right, so we'll say
nothing-
Gronk, you'll take it. Do you have any permanent items now?
Eventually.
I think no, right?
Permanent items? No,
Permanent items.
I bought a potion of healing, and
Yeah, that's good.
last
Okay,
time looted a potion of invisibility.
so the wand takes up a slot, so you'll have to adjust that with the slot.
Yeah, already have.
Okay, so that was Corvarin. Moved to there,
And he-
found that. Kelly, your turn.
Okay. Kelly realizes he's got to get out of here and says, "Oh, guys!" He starts to call.
How?
and
Tell me describe how loud you're yelling.
how loud am I yelling? I'm not screaming for sure. Like
Okay.
I'm not like top of my lungs, like losing it. I'm more just like calling around the corner.
Like if they were the
Guys,
next room
guys.
adjacent, they'd hear
Yes.
you, but further than that, they
Yes,
would
yes,
not.
yes.
Okay, keep going.
Kelly, and then I'm gonna start running.
Okay,
All right.
yeah. Make sure you do one square at a time.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if the keys will work. 1, that says 5, 10. I'm stuck on the corner. 15, can I do that?
Oh, you go 15 and then 20.
20, 25.
Yeah.
No diagonals, right? Yep, 25.
That one actually, you can move diagonal if the diagonal corner isn't blocked, which it's not. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so then that's 25, 30.
Right.
And then what?
And then when you get to
I'm gonna
this
dash.
square here, and this square here, and this square here,
Yeah.
those are difficult terrain, all covered in webs.
Oh yeah, they are. So then I will dash.
Okay.
I imagine I'm.
So just count 2
that's
for each one of those squares after the web start.
So 5, 10, and now we're counting 2.
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's about
Right,
as
as
far as I can get.
So you're cutting through webs as hard as you can, as fast as you can. You see what you see. No one heard your cries.
Oh, guys.
Alastor, your turn.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything now.
I wait.
And then the spiders, keeping up with Kelly, they come charging after you. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So crawling along the walls and ceiling, 2 spiders chasing after you. But you were able to move far enough. They had to dash to get there, but they'll catch up with you through those webs. You're afraid.
Oh, yes. they
Garrett,
will.
your turn.
So I know it's not this way. It's not this way. So I have 2 options. To start looking for him. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to come south.
Make sure you go 1
10.
square at a time, because it'll be important
Wait.
if you just start backtracking to know how far you went one way.
25, 30. This is as far as I can move. Oh, actually, just 25. Sorry.
You can also dash too.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gronk, your turn.
Guys, where is everyone? I'm assuming I didn't hear him yelling for help.
You did not hear your friend Kelly yelling for help. You heard Garrett run away to the south.
I don't think anybody has actively
Corvarin.
stated it.
Corvarin said that no Kelly, said that I'm gone.
Okay.
So Gronk, you heard Garrett run to the south.
Okay. And you turned off my screen. So
I did.
I can't even touch my token right now. I'm going to put my hand on the wall.
Okay.
And whatever wall I'm closest to, I'm just going to walk along.
Are you going to head to the south, or are you going to follow the wall? You can follow the sound of Garrett. You heard him run. You can definitely follow that.
I will absolutely do that.
Okay. 1, 2,
Hands
3,
in front of me.
6, 7, 6. And you're moving like half speed as you're doing that. So you get to there, and Corvarin, your turn. Corvarin, you can take the prone marker off your guy too. Looks like double moving. Kelly, your turn. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 would get you to there, and then that'd be 20 feet to get to there, and then you're kind of free after that, assuming you want to move to there.
I do want to move to there.
Okay.
In a louder voice now. So I see 2 ways. I'm going to say, guys, if you're close, so I will holler down the right side. I'm going to stay to the right.
Do you want to yell at the top of your lungs, 1 room away,
man.
2 rooms away? What do you want to do?
Do it. Bellow.
I think I got a bellow.
No
I gotta
talking to
bellow.
him. Anyone?
Sorry, Tom.
No, I am gonna bellow because at this point,
Loud
two
as you
spiders
can,
on me.
loud as you can yell.
Loud
Okay.
as I can go. I'm already in the frying pan. I might as well be in the fire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Alastor, you would say that's
I'm gonna-
coming from, it's far, far away. You can't precisely tell, but you hear the echoes coming from the passageway due west of you, slightly north, but mainly due west of you, Alastor. You hear that's coming from that
Okay.
direction. And then let me roll a wandering monster check here.
Yep.
Luckily, Kelly, nothing else was close to hear that.
Amazing.
Oh, it's also wandering monster time in general. Let me roll that. That's
Mhm.
good. Everyone check durations. You'd hate for your light to go out, Kelly.
Oh yeah, it might go out.
I'm gonna have to type this out.
I think my torch is gone.
Go ahead and turn it off then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And let's see. Okay, so now back to Kelly. So Kelly,
Ooh.
Yeah.
you had moved 20 feet. You're casting protection from evil successfully. You got 10 feet of movement left.
10 feet left. I will stick to the north. Just gotta keep walking north then. Hoping that's the right way.
So that's 5
Yep.
feet so far.
Oh, 5 feet. So sorry. 5'10".
There you go. Okay. Kelly's done. Alastor, so you heard it coming from far away to the west.
Okay, I tell the blind guy, stay here. And I start moving to the way. I light a torch first.
Okay. That's an action.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can turn it on by hitting the T button on your token.
Oh yeah, torch.
Yeah.
I'm torched up.
And then you can
All
move your
right.
speed. And then the spiders go.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
That's it.
And it tries to bite at you with disadvantage. D20. That misses. And then Alastor went, Spider went. Garrett, your turn. So Garrett, you heard the scream far away, but initially coming from your east, Garrett.
My east.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm turning around, lighting a torch.
Okay.
And moving 25 feet.
Okay. After you comes the
and-
next spider.
25. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gets there. Attacks with disadvantage on Kelly. Oh boy, Kelly. Your luck is holding.
Yes, I love it.
Gronk, so you heard the cry for help coming from the north. You also heard Alastor coming from the north telling you to stay. And Garrett's running by you toward the north. What do you want to do?
I'm going to turn north,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not good at following directions, and I ate a stupid rock chip, so I'm going to walk north, kind of like padding along the walls if I'm beside one. I don't even know if
Okay.
I'm beside a wall.
You move north. Wall on your left hand as you go. Corvarin, your turn. You heard the sound,
So I
yelling
heard
sound come
his-
from your east.
From my east.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Kelly, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to smack this one right in front of me. Just hit it with a warhammer. Nope.
After Kelly. Kelly, are you yelling at all?
I am yelling. I'm going to say 2 giant spiders.
As
could be
loud as
bad,
you can?
and, I'll back up 10 feet and
Okay.
call this way and say 2 gigantic spiders, real big guys.
Okay. So you're done. Alastor, you hear more yelling for help coming from the west.
I shout back.
So, okay. And then you can move if you like.
Okay.
When it's your turn, I'll tell you which direction you heard the voice come from. And then for you guys also making lots of noise, I'll check and see if you run into anything. Nope, nothing nearby you. Now, when you get to this intersection, it seems like the yelling is coming from the south.
Gotcha.
Don't
Okay.
forget, you can move and dash, so you can move your speed twice. Unless you're doing some other
Okay.
action. Here comes the
Now I'm
spiders
gonna-
attacking. Spider attacking. Steps forward to attack Kelly with a bite. At disadvantage.
Do I need to run?
Kelly,
I
yeah, you need
do a
to
yeah.
focus on that, yeah.
So that's a wisdom check, right?
Just hit the spell button again. You're good.
Oh, good call.
We'll count that. Okay, we got a bite at disadvantage coming. Oh, misses again. Garrett, you hear the yelling coming from the north and the west.
Okay.
I'll assume double moving. Let me know if you do something different. Spider's attacking. Comes over here, attacks Kelly with a bite. Oh, ignore that. Straight D20. Straight D20. Where'd it go?
30, 35,
Why is that not working?
40.
There we go.
45.
Oh, man. Your luck is holding. Gronk, your turn. You
Thank
hear
God.
everyone running to the west. You hear the yelling coming from the west. I assume you're going that direction.
I am going to go that direction.
All right. With your hand along the wall just for support. Emotional support, if
Absolutely.
nothing else. Corvarin, your turn.
I'm very tempted to drink my potion of invisibility.
Oh,
'cause
nice.
I'm very anxious, but I'm not going to yet.
Okay, Corvair, I'll assume you're double moving. Let me know if you're doing something different. Kelly, you're hearing the shouts of reply coming from your west.
Oh, like the direction I'm heading. Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, with that, I'm going to keep concentrating on the spell.
Okay,
So
do
let
that.
me hit that again.
And that's free.
Where it is.
Oh, it drops.
It drops. Okay, great. I'm going to turn tail and run.
Okay,
So,
double moving. And then Alistair, you're hearing the yelling coming from the south. I'll assume you're double moving.
Great. Okay, I'm going to continue moving then.
Okay. And then Garrett coming from the west. I'll let you double move.
30,
And then Gronk, you're following the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And then Corvarin, I'll assume you're double moving. And then Kelly, back to your turn already. And shouting coming from the south.
Oh, okay. Yeah, south. Keep double moving.
Double move, okay.
5.
Remember, diagonals are only 1. They don't count extra.
Gotcha.
Alistair, you're hearing yelling coming from the south. And let's let Kelly finish his turn because you guys are about to catch up with each other. Go ahead and finish your turn moving to Kelly.
20, 25.
You guys can see the
30,
light coming around the corner, as a matter of fact.
50.
There you
55,
go. And we'll come out of combat because the spiders don't give chase
60.
too far behind their webs. Whew, I cannot believe you survived that.
I can't either.
You guys are out of combat.
Wow. Guys, it was awful over there. Let's not go that way.
Hold on.
Are you sure?
That's unclear, Tom. Am I near any of them?
And also, we did I think, yeah, you're close to, and didn't you, Gronk? Shoot. I think we did a light check, which means you would have got a con save DC 18, Gronk.
Oh, I don't even have access to my tokens. So
roll a straight D20 /R space D20.
Yeah,
Oh.
Your
to see
con
if you get to
modifier
that.
is 0. Okay, so you're still blind.
It's gonna be a long evening, Tom.
It is.
Where's the rest of the crew? That way is a dead end. I mean that in every sense of the word.
So Gronk comes along the wall, begging for morsels.
Guys,
Oh god.
Marco.
Well, you didn't get any spiders when you ate your rock?
What? Oh, where are you?
I'm right in
I'm
front
right
of you. I got
reaching
spiders.
out.
Yeah.
No, I can't see. It's a little alarming. People left me.
Okay, so sorry. Well, probably better than where I ended up. Giant spiders. Don't go that way. And you can't see what I'm pointing anyway. I'll hold his arm. I'll stick with you.
So Kelly, I'll give you a luck token for that, but you already got one. So we'll give Gronk, the blind man, a luck token.
Hooray!
And that's a good idea to hold his hand. And Gronk, let's see, I'm gonna give you your vision. Just role play that you can't see,
Absolutely.
and just stay right next to Kelly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Why don't you tie a rope to each other, and then Gronk can just follow it as it tightens, and then each one can have their hands free.
Does someone else have a rope? I don't have a rope.
I do.
I have a rope.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. So I'll keep at least my weapon out. That's very smart. Okay.
Okay. And let's do a wandering monster check. Top of the hour here. Oh, okay. Set up your marching order. See where it's coming from. Once you're happy with your marching order, go ahead and roll initiative.
Middle.
Ooh, and they are pretty hostile. D6 and D4. 3 of them. You smell a rotting stench. It's the first thing that gives them away as they come around the corner here. These are lizard-looking, bipedal, humanoid in form, scaly-skinned, wet, slimy, and smelling atrocious. Very hostile. Looks like they got primitive weapons, and they were coming your direction, probably attracted by the light. And everyone, are we rolling initiative? Yeah, let me roll their initiatives.
That's a nice piece of art.
It was 12, 17, and okay. So the first person to react to seeing them is Corvarin. Corvarin, they're running toward you to attack. Weapons drawn and ready, and you go first.
It looks like I can get close enough to aim at the first two with Acid Splash.
Acid Splash. Okay, DC 9. Dex saves 1, 2. Both made it, and that Dex save negates wrong. It's supposed to be Dex save half. I must not have updated it. So they both take 2,
Okay.
but you no longer cast Acid Splash. They're done, or
Okay.
you're done, then their turn. The first one of them in the middle is going to go first.
I
Speed.
thought I have to cast it higher than 10.
Who said that?
I was double checking the
Oh,
SAC
what
has to be
the
10 or
check
higher.
is? It's an 11. Yeah, first level spell's an 11.
11.
6. Okay. As this thing closes on you, its stench is just overpowering. Living creatures, first time within 5 feet. So this is Kelly. You're going to be a disadvantage on your attacks and your checks. It's a 12 con save to negate that. So roll a 12 con save, Kelly.
Yep. Con is pretty good, so hopefully.
Very good. And let's put a yellow circle. That means you're now immune to the stench. And
Okay.
then it will rend at you. Ooh, hitting for a lot of damage. 6 slashing damage.
Yeah, a lot.
Garrett, your turn.
I'm going to get in there.
Okay, make a con save DC 12 for the stench. So you are affected.
There we go.
You'll be at disadvantage on your attacks and your checks.
Okay, so I'm going to try and hit it with my battle axe.
That
21
still
minus
hits. Still hits for 7 damage. And then you're into your turn. You can roll again. Another DC 12 con save. Still affected. Okay, then the troglodyte at the far north here is going to come charging in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And it's close enough to Alistor. The Alistor, you need to make a con save, DC 12.
Okay. Oh, come
You have
on.
an advantage. That's an 8, 9, 10. You're up to 11. You have a
Mm-hmm.
luck token, so you can make that 11 a 14 if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do that? Okay. So remove the luck token, and then we're going to add the yellow thing to show that you're immune to them now. I'll get the luck token while I'm doing that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So that troglodyte just had a dash to get there. Then the next troglodyte comes rushing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and Rand's. Kelly again. Oh no.
Hey.
Hits Kelly again for another 6.
Oh,
Kelly goes
I'm
down.
down.
Alistor, your turn.
Okay, I will slash this one right to the north of me.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Missing Gronk, your turn. Oh, Gronk, you felt Kelly go down on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
So
make
Oh,
you,
I
yeah.
felt him.
I'm gonna
I
turn your
felt him
lights
when I
off again.
tried to Kelly. Thank you. I'm gonna like follow the rope, see that he's
Okay.
or feel that he's down on the ground,
Okay.
and try and feed him my potion of healing.
Okay, you can successfully do that. So I'll roll that for you. Potion
Thank you.
healing. You get 3 hit points back, Kelly.
Yes.
Do put a prone marker on your token though, because you are prone.
Okay.
And well done, Gronk. You already have a luck token, so we're gonna give it to the closest person. Garrett, you get a luck token, and
Okay.
Gronk's done. And Kelly, perfect timing. What do you want to do, Kelly?
Well, I'll stand up from prone as I can't figure out how to put the marker on. That's 5 feet of movement, right?
5 feet of move, yeah.
Okay. Say, well, wow, that flavor is interesting in my mouth. But I'm awake, so I'm gonna just hit the one in front of me with the warhammer.
Okay. 7's a miss. And your hit points should be, I think, 3. So you can update your hit points to 3. That one's over. Corvarin, your turn. Firebolt on that, no cover. That's a hit for 3 points of fire damage to that guy. And then Troglodyte's turns. One north of Garrett attacking Garrett with a rend. 18 to hit you, Garrett, for 1 point of damage. Your turn, Garrett. You're still affected by the stench, so you'll be at disadvantage on the attack. That doesn't phase you.
But still,
7 damage
Okay.
cuts that one down, and you get a new save at the end of your turn.
con save 10. Nope.
DC 12.
No
Con
effective,
save.
right.
Um,
I'm
You-
going to come up 5 feet ahead to hit the next guy.
okay.
Yes.
And your con save is 10. Is that what you went with? You need a 12. You need a 12 to make it. Okay. So you're still affected. Troglodyte's turns.
Mhm.
The one to the north of Alistor is going to go and try and rend Alistor. 15, I think, hits your ranger and does 5
Yeah.
slashing, dropping him to the ground.
Mhm.
And then a Trog north of Kelly turns his attention to Garrett with a rend on Garrett, hitting Garrett for 4 damage, dropping Garrett to the ground. Alistor, you're
no.
down there on the ground, unconscious and unstable. Make a death save. That's a con save. Higher the better.
Con save?
Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty good. That's a 16. You get a mark of success, and you're conscious. And this happens at the start of your turn. You're dazed, and at 0 hit points still. But at dazed, that condition gives you disadvantage on your attacks and your checks, so you can still act, and your speed's half.
Okay, I drink a potion.
Perfect. Okay. Roll that healing.
There it is. Potion heal.
Look at that. You get 6 hit points back. You get half when you're at 0.
Oh,
And then what else you want to do?
Boys.
Stand up.
Stand up. Good. And
Can I
then
attack? Oh, no, I can't. There it
yes. Yes, you can.
Oh,
Sure.
right. Then and it did slash.
All right. 13's a hit, and this counts as an evil humanoid. That kills it with your ranger prowess.
Oh,
All right.
Nice.
After Alastor comes Gronk. Okay, Gronk, you can hear them fighting. One troglodyte at least left. Kelly's stirring and already got up. What do you want to do?
is there anyone? I'm asking my friends. Is there any of my friends directly in front of me?
There are not.
All right. I'm going to try and keep it pointed up so I don't hit anyone if they've gone down. And can I burning hands over top of somebody, assuming they're down?
Yeah, you can. You step forward, aim the wand. Kelly, you can kind of direct it away from your face. And then Gronk, here's your burning hands with the wand.
Using my actual spell, not the wand.
Oh, your actual spell. Okay. Okay. It's a
Well, that makes
6
sense.
before modifiers. Do you want to modify it at all?
It gives me a +3, right?
Yep. You can make it a 9 if you want.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
Make it a
still
9.
gonna
Here's
lose
the
this.
dex save for the guy. He makes it either way.
tragedy.
He takes 3 points of fire damage from your spell casting. Burning hands is gone from your repertoire for now.
Okay.
Get that off. Yeah. There we go.
Guys, did I get him? Guys.
And then,
Yeah,
then Kelly, your turn.
you got a little bit. Got him a little bit. I'll grab Garrett on the ground and just kind of like put the shield up to push the troglodyte back and cast Cure Wounds on him on the ground.
Okay, you get 1 hit point back, Garrett. And then after
Excellent.
Kelly comes Corvarin. Oh, I'm sorry, Gronk. You stepped into the radius of the stench, so let's see if it affects you with a con save. Oh, no, you don't even notice it.
I wish that was for my blind, though. Jesus.
Now, Corvarin's firebolting the thing, hitting it, doing 4 points of fire damage to it, burning it up good. It's still standing barely. Garrett, you are lying on the ground next to this thing, still retching from the stench. What do you want to do?
I'm going to stand up and try and hit it with the battle axe.
This time, no, you're not able to. Con save, DC 12 to, nope, still affected by
Ooh.
the stench. Troglodyte, see if this thing fights on or not. It's got a morale check, which it is not going to fight on. So this thing tears away as fast as it can. You guys are as fast as it. You can keep up with it if you want to run headlong through the caverns. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. I'm guessing you don't want to do that, but let me know. Do you guys want to give it chase?
I'll certainly try. I've got the range
Okay.
for it.
All right.
No.
Alastor, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to, let's see, who's there? Garrett? I'm curative on Garrett.
Okay. Okay. So it heals 1, Alistair, and now you don't have those herbs anymore. You can't cast curative anymore.
Oh,
And then
darn it. All right.
Gronk, your turn.
Guys, did we win?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys?
yes. Don't do the burning hands again.
Don't
Do that again.
Kelly, go
And
ahead.
you stopped me mid spell cast.
Yeah. Thank God. Put that one away. I'll do Cure Wounds on Garrett. He's still at 1 or 2.
He's at
right?
2 now. Yeah, that's 7.
Okay. We'll do that. I'm going to use my luck so I don't lose
Okay.
Cure Wounds.
Okay. 6 back, Garrett, and take off your luck token, Kelly, and then Corvarin. Corvarin runs forward, casts a spell. You can see a bolt of fire shoots out, and the last troglodyte drops before it can get warning to anyone else that might be down here. Well played, Corvarin. You guys are out of combat.
VIP.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to turn your light back on, Gronk, so you can follow Kelly wherever Kelly goes.
I'm going to try Cure Wounds on myself. Hoping I don't lose it. Did that come through?
Yep. Looks like you lost it. Last of the cures.
I lost it.
You do get the 5 first, though.
Oh, good call. Okay.
Is the stench gone?
Yeah. You guys can all take off the yellow circles as well.
Mm-hmm. Any, if we loot the bodies, anything on them?
They do not have anything of value with
Didn't think
Did
so.
we want to examine the spiders now that we're at full force?
What is this cart here?
it. Looks like it's very old. Been messed around with a little bit, but nothing of value when you search it.
Okay.
And the supplies over there to the west are also very old and of no value.
Now, I didn't have a lot of time to look around in that spidery area, but it didn't seem like it was, shall we say, chock full of treasure. So there's probably nothing in the spider area directly to the south and then east. But there could be something to the south and west. Let's see.
I know. I guess we should clear out the spiders if we can.
Yeah, so they don't sneak up behind us.
Yeah.
We've got
There-
way to quickly clear the room.
Well, the only issue is in order to get to them, we have to go through some webs, which they seem pretty adept at doing. So we're going to be kind of caught in a very narrow area potentially. So I'm down to clear it, but we'd have to be very, very clever about it.
Well, that was my point. We set fire first.
I can handle the webs. You see me like brandishing my wand towards the wall. I will deal with the webs.
Maybe we could if you wanna deal with the webs, we can make that happen for you.
Just
Very
point me at
exciting.
the enemy.
Okay. All right, let's go kill some spiders. They did try and eat me, and it seemed like I was very lucky that I didn't get eaten.
Corvarin, go ahead and pause here. Actually, hold up. Pause there. And then everyone can take a march order around Corvarin where you want to be as you're heading south. And then once you're happy, roll initiative because we got more things coming. Your luck is run out.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there.
Kobolds coming around the corner, and these are very hostile too. You'll notice the random encounter table on the right there. Your best con modifier in the party, what does that happen to be?
Constitution?
Charisma modifier, I'm sorry.
Oh, charisma.
I have a +1.
+1.
Okay. So yeah, they're still hostile. And maybe they heard about what you did to their friends somehow. They come around the corner facing you. You got your initiatives.
I said canonically I was going to stick right in the middle of the party with our blind fellow.
And you'll be following behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. First one to act is going to be
Kobold.
Kobold. Okay.
Thanks.
Don't you love it being completely blind? It sucks.
I really do, actually.
I'm turning off his vision every fight, in case you guys are wondering what's going on. All right, so the kobold comes around the corner and hurls a javelin at Corvarin, missing wildly, luckily, and then ducks back for some cover. And then Garrett, you go next.
I'm going to toss a javelin to this guy right here.
All right.
11.
11 just misses. When I say just misses, that means luck could make a hit.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you hit. You kill the kobold with a lucky ricochet of your javelin. Kobold next. He steps forward, hurls a javelin at Garrett. 19 for 1 damage, Garrett. And steps back to there. And the next kobold goes. He steps forward to here, hurls a javelin at Corvarin. 19 Corvarin for 3 damage. Corvarin drops to the ground. Kobold ducks back under cover. Gronk, you heard Corvarin gasp and fall. What do you
I
want
don't
to
even know
do?
where he was in relation to me. Is there anyone directly in front of me?
Well, put the wand down. We're not ready for that yet. We're not ready for that yet.
I have other spells.
Oh,
So I really hope no one's moved in front of me. I firebolt in a direct line.
Straight south, okay. So you guys see a firebolt shoot straight south. It doesn't hit anything, Gronk. Alistor, your turn.
Okay. I still have my other herbalism things I can do, right? Not just not
Yes,
curative.
everything stays, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead
feel
and.
the roll.
This is a long shot. I'm going to faux bane.
So these are already your foes. You already get the bonus on these guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind. So, God, I hate this. All right. That's as far as I can go. All right, let's see what happens. Hello?
You move to there.
Ah,
What else are you doing?
yeah.
You can ready an attack in case they close on you.
I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Okay, you're there and readied. Corvarin is dying.
Thank you.
Corvarin, go make a con save. Corvarin, that's a good one. You get a mark of success. You are conscious at the start of your turn. You're dazed. You get act. Take your whole turn. Go ahead.
So it's 5 movement to get up?
Correct. And since you're dazed, you're at half speed.
Right. So I can move 10, 15 total.
Correct.
But that should put me in plenty of range to target this fellow with firebolts.
Okay. Holy shit. Look at that. You
Oh.
critted him. Yeah. Dead. Down he
You're
goes.
not gonna get me this time.
Patrick, Rivera, and Kelly, your turn.
Okay, I'll pull pull this fellow behind me just slightly, kind of tug him to the left and come along. I'm pointing you towards the enemy. I'm gonna get kind of next to Corvarian. Could I could pull out a crossbow as a free action? Is that right?
You can, but crossbows are
Oh,
load.
it's two-handed, and
Yeah, it's two-handed. You're using a shield. Yeah, and you got loaded as well.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna bust out a little holy symbol action as a blue flame will hopefully erupt around this guy.
Holy poor kobold. That kills the lead kobold.
Yep.
All right. After your turn, the kobolds got morale check, and they're at disadvantage on these because they are flighty. Yeah, they're running for you. You got two kobolds running away as fast as they can down the tunnels. So we'll stay in combat one round or until you tell me you stop chasing. Garrett.
I'm going to go down, see if I see anything.
And actually, Garrett, I moved both kobolds, but one didn't get to go yet. So you do see something.
Okay. I am going to launch my javelin again.
It turns to run, and a javelin impales him in the back. And then Gronk.
I'm
Gronk,
going
you
to
can.
collect my javelins next.
So Gronk, you can just basically be ready to move with Kelly.
Deal.
Alistair, your turn.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Move to there. Ready or no?
Yes, I do. I am ready.
All right. Corvarian, death save. Oh, and you had a 1 success already, so that'll be a green 1. There we go. Oh, another success. So you can turn that green 1 into a green 2. And you're still conscious, so you get to take your turn. And if you know how, turn that green 1 into a green 2. Don't see anything on all your movement? Kelly, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hold that one ready, Gronk. We might be coming up to some spider action here. We'll move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't think I see anything.
You do not.
Just
And we'll
point
come
me
out
at
of
the enemy.
combat. He's going to leave you guys in the dust. He's already
Sure.
around a quarter and a half. So, out of combat. And I'll turn your light back on, Gronk. So you can control your token. You still have one character dying over there, Corvarian. He's still not stabilized yet. Anyone has to
I'm going to give him my healing potion.
Okay, you can roll it for him. Oh, nice, 7. So you get back 4, Corvarian. I got 4 hit points.
I'm out.
Okay. Are we all out of healing potion?
I still have one left, but it sounded like we were out of the spells as well.
Correct. I rolled the last one.
I used my last one too.
Yep. So the rest of the damage is real stuff.
Like I said, I still have a potion myself, but I do think we are on our last legs with this.
Mm-hmm. I will say, the spiders did not look like they had any treasure. So if we're here to hunt treasure, I think we should go back where we have better chance of finding some. When I was there, didn't look around too much, but I didn't see that there was much over here. So do we want to backtrack into Goblinville or
We could backtrack to that vault room with the 3 chests and either hole up there, like we could spike the door and hole up there and get some rest, or
if you can get back to there and get out, and you can split up the treasure and do a downtime thing, then come back again later.
So
that is the second option.
The chests might even have some healing potions in them potentially.
Yeah.
So I think we should. I see. He wants to torch the webs first. We could torch the webs. You want to torch some webs? How excited are you to use your wand, Gronk?
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. Okay. Let's bring.
That was great.
Since I'm passively familiar with this, I'll bring him along to the edge of the webs if he really wants to do it. This gets real narrow here, bud. So
why do you want to like push me along in front of you, or am I just going to follow behind you?
I mean, well, getting some PTSD having been over here solo before. I'll drag you along until I see the area where I say, oh yes, okay, yep, I remember this is where I almost peed my pants when I was running. Yeah, it is where I made my brave stand right here. You guys missed all that, but it was very brave. All right,
Just-
I'll hold him right at the edge of the webs, and I'll
Okay.
say, "All right, buddy,
Go ahead and do it,
rip."
Gronk. Let it rip.
So I don't think I have the item on my sheet.
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. So roll your own spell. It's identical to your own spell.
You have taken it off my thing. So give me a second just to open my sheet.
Yeah, if you shift, double click on any of them, it'll open up your sheet and you can uncheck the.
There it is. Burning hand. Close that. Save settings. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you torch up the webs there. They burn up.
Does the fire
On it.
spread it out, or is it just limited to where my spell
It
goes?
covered that whole entry area. Is all burned up. No
Okay.
more
This way,
slowing.
right?
Yep,
This is
Did
fine.
it.
that is correct.
Hooray! I'm a hero.
Is there any gold that kind of drops or was like held up in there?
Oh no, there isn't. No.
Okay. Well, done that. That was some great extermination. I think we should go back to those chests and see if there's any healing potions. And yeah, spike the door. Do a little downtime or something.
Well, if you can get
Well,
out,
moving your
you want to get out of the
control
dungeon, and get to safety.
Preferably.
I'm not highly
think
confident
so.
you guys will make it. We'll see.
We may not. We may not make it
We'll
out.
see how good your mapping
Wait.
was till now.
Wait, why are we going this way, guys?
I'm
We should
just
not go
making
that way.
sure
Okay.
Karen is not going. Karen is not going alone.
I feel pretty confident about my mapping, and I'm gonna say, guys, let's get this blind guy out of here until he can recoup. How often do you get a check to see if you get it back?
Whenever Tom tells me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a saving throw every span of time, which is kind
Oh,
of
boy.
amorphous.
Yep. Okay.
Heading back.
I do what I'm
All right,
told.
Jets. You're sticking with me then, buddy. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you out of here. I don't want to get too far away.
I don't even know where everyone else is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
All right.
Where is everyone else?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
We're
So
missing one. What are we
we're
missing?
missing. Who are we missing?
Don't talk.
Uh-oh.
The person that's missing. You're so far away they can't.
Okay. At this point,
Oh, really? Okay, hold on.
I definitely said out loud, "Hey, we got to get this blind guy out of here." But yeah, so we're dragging up. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yep, we're this way. We're this
Okay.
way. Oh, I'm getting
There we
hung up
go.
on the wall now. Getting hung up on the wall. All
I
right.
think here is south.
Cobalt to the south. Yep.
There we go. Alistair. Back.
Okay, this was where we ate the rock.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that here's south.
Everyone
Okay.
pause.
No, here.
Everyone
I can go
pause.
here.
Pause.
Everyone pause.
Yeah,
Everyone pause. Let me roll for a random encounter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. That's
So
a definite.
the four of you that are together can set up whatever march order you want. The one who's far away from you, you're stuck where you're at. I'm going to
Alright,
roll. That was a warning monster
get
for the
that
four
one
together.
already?
Here's a warning monster for the one apart.
Yeah.
Okay, so the warning monster comes to the four together.
Yep.
And let's see what we get here. Ooh, this one might not be hostile.
Building nesting.
6. And so, as you're coming to the place where the mica piece is, you come across some kobolds who had been returned to it and had been setting up like their nests against the walls and such. And they're all kind of skittery and scared, and they just kind of stay back out of your way.
Yep. And we're gonna back up because this is the wrong way anyway.
I give them I raise my hand in the universal sign of peace.
Gronk's
Gronk
ready to fire. And
know they
everyone
know-
pause there for a second again, and let's all do ongoing checks,
yeah.
including your save, Gronk.
Get there, bud.
Go through the saves first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Look at that.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited. That was not for my saving throw,
Oh,
unfortunately. That
shoot.
was and I lost mage armor again.
Oh, no.
Here goes. Am I still blind?
Yes.
Yes. I got excited.
Okay, you guys can all move as you like now again.
All right. Do you want to cast major armor on yourself before we leave, Gronk?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Oh, brother.
So, Corvarin, you can see to the west of you is a natural cavern, but there is a chimney that goes up.
Okay.
If you step onto that square that says up, it'll actually climb you up the chimney.
I
Interesting.
think this is the way, guys. I think.
There's an alternate exit this way. We might want to figure out where it ends, where it exits, so that we can come back that way.
How far away is he? How far away is that?
Statuette.
Yeah, so
That's the one you already got.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, an alternate exit in which room was that? Were we right there with him, or was he far away?
Yeah. No, you guys did just pass me. It was before the door.
He's right behind the TV.
We haven't
I see
actually
that
gone
here.
through this door.
But is the expectation that I'm going to climb up a chimney while blind? Just so I'm clear.
I don't think that's
No.
I don't think that's doable. I think we maybe go out the way we came, and we hope. I don't know. You want to?
Knowing what the other exit looks like means we can use that exit as a later entrance.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. How strong? If this is an exit, I mean, do we think we can tie rope and drag you up the chimney, all of us? Because I do.
But what
Yeah,
about
if we
the
can
treasure
get.
chest?
Because if we can get out, we can find the exit that we got or the entrance that we used. That's a good call.
That's true too. We could experiment. I know we've got plenty of rope.
Here.
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Yeah. If we
Pause there, everyone. Everyone pause.
Yep.
Everyone pause. Corvarin, make a wisdom check for me. Corvarin, before you step forward, you note a tarp on the ground, disguised as if it's the rocky ground, but it's not. It is, I'll put it on the map for you. That red box is actually a tarp on the ground.
Mhm.
And the chimney that you can see, it goes up. Let's see how far up that thing goes.
Mhm.
Looks like it goes up about 40 to 50 feet up. And the
Yeah.
cave ceiling is about 10 feet up. So it's like a shaft for a good 30 to 40 feet.
I'm still of a mind to go out the way we came in. I think that we are
Yeah.
playing
I
with
agree.
fire, even just
If we go up, we will be in the fortress.
we'll be in the fort. That's right, and we'll be in the thick of it. But if we go out the way we came,
We
we
won't
have a
be.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a chance to maybe make it out alive. I think we go back the way we came.
Yep.
Try to grab the 3 chests, get out, get Gronk his eyesight back. It's gonna happen. All right. Maybe we might all need to weigh in here because we have the passage up here where we found the bronze statue, and we're looking for purple fungusville.
Wait.
I was getting hung up on walls there. I think I just turned my token.
Here we go north.
North from bronze statuette.
Remember, if you're a long ways
Here.
away from the party, don't talk. Only talk if you're close.
Yeah.
If you do talk, I'll assume
Okay.
you're yelling, and then I'll make a volume roster roll.
Okay. So, Alistor, you're with us. I think we're going this way. Yep. I see you, Garrett. To the north, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back to go out. Sorry. My token. And zoom out. Oh, yeah. This is familiar-ish. All the way north through the wet areas.
Because we didn't go to the west side.
West side.
We got Guanoville up ahead.
Yep, you come to the giant cavern with full of bat guano.
Yep. And we're gonna go. Stick with me. I know this smells bad, but you've been here before, buddy. We're gonna go up from here, not down. Up. Wait a minute.
No. Maybe.
Hold a tick. Hold a tick. Did it go that far? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. It seemed so much bigger before. Yeah, that's the door.
We also went all the way around it before.
We did.
Okay.
Right.
We took the longest
And
possible
then
route.
And there's
I
still a
believe-
bunch that we haven't explored at
So
this
you've
level.
got.
Oh yeah. We separated some people. Hold on.
Okay.
You're all there. You're just stacked on top of each other.
Okay. And then I think the chests, were they outside of the store? They weren't down here, were they?
Yeah,
Look, you were-
down here.
They're down
All
here?
right. So you got 3
Okay.
big chests. You can definitely carry them out if you're heading straight for the exit.
Oh, yeah.
And the exit's just right around the corner out there. So you'll be able to make it out
All right.
alive. The chests you'll eventually be able to pry open. And so you can add this to the party treasure. Each one carries another 100 gold, so 300 more gold. And one of them has a potion of climbing in it. So if anyone would like a potion of climbing, you've got a 2 or less, or 1 or less of your first level consumables. Potion climbing basically gives you a climb speed equal to your speed, and It lasts a long time. It's like a torch as far as how long it lasts. So if you like that, roll d20. Looks like only one person wants to take it. And Kelly, you have no consumables right now.
I have no consumables.
Okay.
That's right.
Potion of climbing to you. And then you guys will get out alive. So total up for us, if you could, the treasure value, Tyson.
515 total, so 103 each.
103 gold pieces each for each of you guys. And then you get back out
How
of
many?
town.
103?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm going to kind of
my
move
little
you guys out of here. So you get to there. And then you get out to here. And then you are back to civilization here. And then it's time to hit the bars.
arousing.
Time for some carousing time. So yeah, you split up your 100 gold, and then your downtime that you can do carousing, crafting, researching, learning, training, working, ruling your kingdom if you have any holdings. None of you have that yet. So we'll go through each of you, and we'll start with, and Corvarin. So Corvarin, you trained the last time, so you'll have to train again if you want to do the same thing again. We'll start with Garrett. What do you want to do, Garrett, for your downtime?
I'm going to carouse.
All right. How much you want to spend? Oh, you got to tell me before you roll. You got to tell me before you roll. You want to spend 100? Okay, roll again. Oh, even better.
15.
Okay, so you run across someone who wants to take part in a business venture with you or back you. This someone may be a part of organized crime, but your 100, you spend it, and then you gain 400. So you gained 300 gold, Garrett. Nice roll.
Excellent.
But
Up to 603.
someone may ask for a favor at some point. Alistair, what do you want to do?
Well. I will spend 100
Carousing?
and carouse.
All right, roll d20. 15's pretty good. You befriend an expert. So they will teach you free learning. So you can learn a new skill, a new craft, a new language. You can have 3 of those max that you get to add to your character. So decide what you want to do there for one of those 3. Gronk, what do you want to do?
You know what? I'm going to carouse this time. I don't
How
normally
much?
carouse. 100 gold.
Roll a d20. 6 isn't that great, but not terrible. You pull a prank on someone, gain an enemy. You can tell me story-wise what that is with an email. Or if you think of it now, you can start sharing. Corvarin, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Corvarin? You're muted if you're talking.
I think I swapped it to mute when I spoke. I'm sorry. So I think I'll do the training for Constitution.
Training, okay. Now you lose your old training, so your dex goes back to what it was. And then Constitution...
Oh, hold on. The training is temporary?
It's one session. It's one session. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. Oh, jeez. So, crafting.
If you have a craft proficiency, you can use that proficiency to craft 1 item for half the normal cost.
What items can alchemy craft?
You could do a potion of healing. And if you think of some other minor type magic items like that, let me know.
Well, for right now, I think getting a potion of healing for half off is a great deal.
Okay. That's it for you then. Kelly, what do you want to do?
My first big adventure. So I think I have to carouse. So
How much you want to spend?
Just 10 gold pieces.
Just
trying to be
10.
responsible.
Okay. Roll d20.
All right.
There's no time to be responsible.
Well, I've only got 103, so actually, you've talked me into it.
100
I've only got
gold.
103, so
Roll
may as well
d20.
spend 100. All right.
Look at that.
Nice.
You acquired an item. You don't know how it happened, but your 100 turns into winning 800, so you're plus 700, Kelly.
Well, sometimes it works out.
And maybe you got a big, huge donation.
It always works out, even when it doesn't work out.
That's a good point.
All right, guys. Thanks for playing. I would
like to learn a language, actually. Could I learn Kobold?
Yes, you may.
I love it.
I'm going to be out next Tuesday, so we'll play again in 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
Let me know if you can make it or not. If this is your second time being second level, you can go to third. If it's your first time being second level, stay at second. If it's your first time at first level, you can go to second. You only have to be at first for 1 time.
So, Tom, if I go to third, if we run this again, this is level 1 to 2.
It's level 1 to 3, actually. No, you'll be fine at third. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. I will get my character all leveled up for you. Thanks.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for
So-
playing. That was cool.